speaking of pedophilia, Glenn Beck has a warning for America. And this one is just slightly distinct from his warning about the imminent inflation that he was talking about 7 years ago, I think it was. He was talking about the hyperinflation we were going to get in the Weimar Republic. Also very similar to the warnings about the coming food catastrophe.
World War III.
World War III. The imminent takeover of... So much we should do like a list of all the things. But he has a new one, ladies and gentlemen. And it's because of that huge slippery slope involving children who self-identify as a gender that was different than the one on their birth certificate. You know what happens when they can go into a bathroom where they feel comfortable, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't, I give you Glenn Beck to tell you.
Let me give you another one. Hershey Park. Imagine taking your kids to Hershey Park over the summer. Hershey Park announced this week that transgender guests visiting the theme park may use the bathroom that matches their gender identity or family restroom if they wish. So they can just go in, males can go into the female restroom at an amusement park.
It's a place targeted to kids, which is,
even worse.
Specifically, yeah.
Which is even worse. Let me just say this. If you don't stand up now, I guarantee you the next thing that will be mainstream, because this is not normal. This is not the way, the velocity of the way this is being jammed down everybody's throat is not normal.
Bing.
This isn't an outcry from the people.
No.
This is 0.3% of the population. When you saw the gay marriage thing, that was pushed through by the administration, but we would have arrived there anyway ourselves. We would have gotten there. Another 5 or 10 years, we would have gotten there anyway. It was already on that path. Transgendered bathrooms have come out of nowhere and are being jammed down our throat. I guarantee you, the next stop on this train is pedophilia. I guarantee it.
Guaranteed. In fact, he guarantees it so much he will commit pedophilia just to make sure that this happens. And they're going to jam pedophilia down our throats.
If I was a conductor of that train, I'd say we're going to roll through this stop and not stop at pedophilia.
Well, but he's not the conductor. That's the point, Matt.
He's the throatee.
He's the throatee. He's not the throater.
Yeah. You don't get how this works.
You understand, of course, marriage equality. I remember all those times that Glenn Beck was saying before President Obama jammed marriage equality down all our throats. I remember how he was saying, like, we're going to get here anyways. We're all going to come to the conclusion that this is right and true. In fact, I think he said that almost 0 times. And by almost, I mean there's a net negative number of times. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So much being jammed into Glenn Beck's throat. It's unbelievable how he can even still speak. What would happen?
You don't notice, though? He's choking up a little bit.
Do you understand, like, what would happen to the conservative movement in this country if somehow someone was to invent a device that would eliminate the words jam down our throat, jam into our throats, jam into my throat? If someone invented a device that could eliminate those words, I feel like the entire conservative movement would fall apart within hours.
It would certainly have a revolutionary effect on the broadcasting industry.
I mean, within hours, they would not be able to articulate a single complaint.
It's going to... it would just be guttural.
There would be nothing... There would be... Honestly, it would be... it would be over from them. In
I think
fact,
he-
I would suggest this, that if someone developed that device, what you would see is that evolution would take over. And only conservatives who ingested food intravenously or through a different orifice in their body, like through, I guess, nutritious suppositories.
Oh, yeah.
And then
You
what
stop
they would
jamming
do,
this comedy routine down our throats.
and then they would say something to the like, they're jamming this into our veins or up our
They're
patoot.
inserting this into our veins.
Jamming it, not just inserting.
No, I thought you
it.
said
you can't-
jam was out too.
Yeah, jam's
Oh,
out.
Jam's out too.
Jam's
Yeah, you
out.
just broke your own rules there. It would have to be
Okay, I
like
got it.
inserting. What would
They're
it be?
violently inserting it into our veins.
Cram.
They're cramming
Cramming
it into
it.
our veins.
I have to say, I do think, as far as the first part we said about what Glenn Beck may or may not do to finally make one of his prophecies come true, I think that even the most undiscerning child would be like, not taking candy from that guy.
Right.
He's crazy.
Hello, you. I'm Sam Seder. Looking for smart progressive talk that is occasionally amusing? Well, subscribe to our YouTube feed. Subscribe to our podcast. Like us on Facebook. And just generally enjoy us.